Renzo Sandoval with the Fathers' Rights Movement of New Mexico and the Family Civil Liberties Union of New Mexico. We're here at the Stephen J. Herrera building again in Santa Fe at Family Courthouse, and we just went into a hearing, but I'll go ahead and let John here tell you what happened and what the hearing was. John.
The hearing was a motion to extend a restraining order against me. The accusations that were used were basically that I said things that my ex did not like to hear. Included among those were, have you considered trying to teach him to be honest, follow the law and rules of decent behavior, accept responsibility for his actions, not use drugs and alcohol to excess, and to be proud of becoming an independent person who is capable of taking care of himself and those he is responsible for? Maybe setting a good example would help. I successfully defended my freedom of speech in this case. It was interesting to me that one of the things that was brought up as an accusation against me was that I'm a misogynist because I work with the Fathers' Rights Movement to try to change the court system. Frankly, I love that. The Fathers' Rights Movement is what helped me understand how to go about defending myself against this kind of thing. If you have problems, anything like this, I would recommend you contact them as well. They've been really helpful for me, and I will continue to try to support them as much as I can.
So John, let me clarify something. So this email, okay, or was this an email or a text?
This was an email message
from you?
Initially, it was started by my ex-wife. She asked me what to do about a problem that my child was having, and this was my response. This was, in fact, the only allegation against me when I went into the courtroom today. Although I have to say, once I got in there, just minutes before the hearing started, I was delivered a whole folder of papers of additional allegations and problems that she had with my speech. I was surprised that that was even allowed in the courtroom, but it was. Nonetheless, successfully defended my freedom of speech in New Mexico.
So let me interrupt you for a second. So this was from your son, right? Your son is how old?
My son is 20, or I have a son that's 16 and a half, and I have a son that's 20 years old. This email message was actually originally from my ex-wife to me, and then this was my response to her.
So you responded, and you were talking about which son?
My younger son.
Your 16-year-old, and basically you were telling her, hey, you know, can you set a good example, have him take responsibility for his actions, don't allow him to do drugs, that sort of thing. And because you said that, she wanted to extend a restraining order. Is that true?
That's exactly right. That was the accusation against me, to try to extend a restraining order. And I gotta say, there were times during this hearing where I thought she was going to win.
So this is one video of a series of videos that we're gonna do with John. Signing off, Renzo Sandoval with the Fathers' Rights Movement and the FCLU New Mexico.
Thank you, Renzo.
All right.